What's going on, YouTube? So, here we go. Jim Henson's majestic creations have finally returned to the big screen, and I am so excited. And was it some lame exploitation that Disney was like, let's just turn these characters into some money? Or was it a triumphant comeback for Jim Henson and his majestical creations of the Muppets? Find out now. So, this story... the Muppets movies have always had, kind of a weird vibe to them, and this one is just like that. So this starts with the new Muppet that's been brought in. His name is Walter. He's brothers with Jason Segal's character, Gary, who has been dating his girlfriend, Mary, for about 10 years or so, I think they said. And, Gary and Walter... are very, very close together, matching pajamas, matching beds, they're basically the regular old Bert and Ernie. And one day Walter finds out that Gary and Mary, which is brilliant naming of the characters, are going to California. And he's like, I'm totally going too, I guess. So he goes with them to California, and when they get there, they go to the Muppets studio, which has some great cameos there. But the whole movie is filled with some amazing cameos. But anyway, they get there, and Walter goes into this room, I'll let you figure out which room, but he goes into a room, and he overhears a meeting from the bad guy in the movie, who, his name, something Cooper is his name, I'm pretty sure. Chris Cooper, I think that's his name. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But yeah, he plays the bad guy, and... he actually, the whole plot you find out is that he wants to buy the Muppet Studio to do what? To destroy it and dig for oil, I guess, obviously, right? That right there is the beginning of why I think this Muppets movie is flat out genius. Just to make the threat something so absurd and so dumb like that, it stays perfectly within tone of the Muppets, and it gives a great drive for the characters. So now what do they need to do? They have to save the studio, of course. So they're off, and they got to get the whole gang back together. And the movie feels like, a coming together again of sorts, like a good family reunion of all these characters. Because you see everyone, they all come back, and they all don't get the attention they deserve, but... the movie is written as this amazing musical that I hope we all get to see on Broadway someday, because it'd be phenomenal. All the songs are great. They bring in some classics. The numbers are very, very well produced. The music sounded top notch. Everything was very well choreographed, and they had tons of different genres. Like, even the villain got to have a rap number in there with sing along under it, and oh man, it was great. One thing that I literally just remembered right now that was kind of weird while I was watching the movie, didn't take anything away, the recording equipment that they used for the Muppets must have been a cardboard box with a sponge or something, because sometimes characters would talk and it sound normal, and then after they'd be like, you'd be able to understand everything they said, but there'd be weird static behind it. Maybe it was in the theater I saw, but it sounded that when they did some re-recordings for some of the characters' voices that they weren't using such top-notch recording devices. But nevertheless, didn't take anything away from the movie, just was a little bit weird. One of my favorite things about the movie, besides the fabulous puppeteering, which is really amazing, those guys are super talented. That's one of those jobs that, one day when I'm 50 and having a midlife crisis, I'm going to pick it up. And the writing. Jason Segel really, really impressed me with this. You can tell that he loves these characters because this thing that he wrote was actually really funny. So, he did Forgetting Sarah Marshall, which was great, but this is his return to triumph. This is really great. And the thing that made this movie really great is he decided to go with that self-aware attitude. And he totally rocks it throughout this whole movie. That's something that's so weird. It's such a strange concept to be really self-aware that it's something that parodies do, but when you do it, you have to be, set on doing it and do it the whole time and keep the humor really random. But in the case of this movie, totally Muppets, does that make sense? No? Do fart shoes make sense? Yeah, they do. So, this is a good one, guys. I don't have any other complaints than what I said about the recording, but other than that, this, the only other complaint I can think of is this movie wasn't long enough. Good job, Jason Segel. I approve. I definitely approve. This was really damn good, people. So go see this. Really, really damn good. So please comment. Tell me how much I suck. Please subscribe up there or in one of those directions. There's a button there, I'm sure. And I got another review possibly coming for right after. So double feature today. What's up? See you guys next weekend.